Hello, everyday goddesses, and welcome to today's reading. Today, we're going to look at healing messages for your union, okay? So, this is going to be messages from Spirit as far as energies and advice and support moving forward on both sides. So, let's just get started. We're going to be looking at the masculine and the feminine together and some connective energies as we go. So, thank you to all my new subscribers. Oops, got a little thing here. So excited to be here. And I'm really excited about the Kundalini Yoga workshop that we're going to be doing on January 31st. You can come over to my website and hop in. It's going to be a 2-hour workshop on clearing deep wounds from the heart. Okay, so on the feminine side, we've got the Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups. Okay. Alrighty, let's go over to messages for the masculine. Let's see what's coming up from above for him. King of Wands. And Hierophant. Oh, how interesting. Okay, let's look at some connective energy. So, we're doing this so we can focus our spiritual work on a day-to-day that's productive, especially for those of you in separation from your partner. You can kind of figure out, what kind of work to do for yourself on the 5D energies of your union. Just what can move you. Oh, the Hierophant again. Okay, everybody, it's time to do some learning and look within. And the Ace of Pentacles. All right, let's get, I love these emotional intelligence cards from Made for Love. I have, she's linked there in my, on my YouTube channel if you like to get these yourself or get a twin flame check from her. Empowered for the divine feminine. What do we have for divine masculine? Worthless. And for the connection, admiration. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. So, messages. Divine feminine. First, let's start with the Queen of Swords, all right? The Queen of Swords is a woman who can be really harsh with her words. So Spirit is telling you to watch your mouth, okay? Watch what literally comes out of your mouth. Clean up your speech, not just about your masculine, but also about yourself, about your friends, about your colleagues. Elevate what you say, all right? Because what you say, here we go. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, sorry. Shimming around a little bit too much. What you say can come into fruition, into being. Yogi Bhajan, my spiritual teacher, used to say that, to really beware of gossip. Talking shit about other people. Even talking shit, excuse my language. It's here, am I saying clean up your speech? Hello. And talking badly about your masculine. Even talking down about where they're at. Be aware of spiritual ego, like, oh, I'm so ahead of him, all right? Because this is where this admiration card is coming in. See both of your challenges with compassion, with admiration. We'll swing back to that a little bit there. Beware of talking him down. Not much. If you see or you're aware of challenges he's going through, speak about them with a higher intention, with love, and with an awareness that, you've got your own blocks as well that we're moving through. I'm really being called to, as she's looking, she's kind of looking down in this card. She's looking down within. So I really want to emphasize, be careful about what you say about yourself. again. Watch talking yourself down. Watch negative statements about yourself. Oh, I'm so this, I'm so that, right? And replace it. You've got the Three of Cups here, which is about joy, celebration, feminine friendships. Go spend time with your girlfriends. And I know we're locked away a little bit, but take a socially distant walk, get on Zoom, make some nice food together. Sometimes my girlfriends and I, we kind of dial up each other while we're cooking dinner, right? Make something nice, make a nice beverage, can be non-alcoholic, and a little mocktail, you know, spend some time, you know, online shopping together, you know, girly things, be with your feminine energies. Or, you know, get into I'm going to be in like a little healing circle with my gals today, you know, things that are definitely fun and feel celebratory, whatever that means to you, you know, whatever that means to you, just having a good time. And out of that, you will become empowered, right? So empower yourself through your speech, empower yourself with the company that you're keeping. This is very much, you can see it's not very tied right now to what he's doing. This is about like a feminine reset on your side, okay? For the gentleman, okay, King of Wands, he's being called to master his spiritual body. Spirit is knocking at his door, all right? And mastering it, I love this card. Look at how sexy and macho this guy is. And see that lion energy in the back, that Leo energy, that powerful, the pride and strength, right? He's being called to find his masculine power in a masculine way, right? We sometimes, you know, as feminines go, oh, he should do this and he should be like this. And that wonderful woman, Alison Armstrong, she's got this great course called Understanding Men. And she always tells women to beware of expecting men to be a better version of you, right? A better version of the feminine. Their full empowerment does not look like ours. So be a little careful here, right? Ladies, of making a laundry list of how he should be more like a divine feminine. Like, oh, if he only did X, Y, and Z, he'd be in better shape. No, he has to find that empowerment within the definitions of manhood and masculinity. And it's coupled with the Hierophant, right? So he's just being called to go into a higher state of learning. And these are really beautiful high-level cards. And look at this nice balance here that he's being called to, right? So there's this one card that's like so macho and masculine, and the other guy is like sitting in meditation. So this is all so about, he's being called to learn that being a spiritual being is not girly. It's not being a girly man. You know, he can find that balance of his own masculine and feminine and come to that new definition through manhood. So if you're someone who's in verbal conversations with your partner, I'm going to say be careful of lecturing him to become more feminine. Allow him, support him in finding his path. See this beautiful stairway, his own ascension through, and his heart strength, right? This heart, beautiful pink, the heart strength, and then the red, the first chakra. Finding that ascension through the physical world and up into his heart and up into the divine in a way that feels comfortable and manly. And that is how he will counteract these feelings of worthlessness. So again, if you're in verbal contact, you know, give that verbal affirmation. Start to point out the ways, even if it's direct verbal or if it's on the spiritual 5D level, start to point out the ways that the masculine is winning, you know, the ways that he's powerful, the way that he's amazing. Start to say things out loud, even while you're walking around. He's amazing. He's this, he's that, he's that. Okay, start to send those positive vibes, verbal vibes from you that will start to manifest in better self-esteem for him. And when he gets that better self-esteem, he's going to be able to start walking up those steps. If he gets stuck down here in this worthlessness and feeling like, it's just under the bus, and look at you with all your, you know, beautiful feminine power, and he's stuck down here, it's going to be hard for him to budge, all right? But he's got to find it through masculine identity. What's going on between you? Both times. We both got the Hierophant also as a connective energy, right? Higher learning. So it's also time to do some, this is more traditional learning as well too. You know, you might be called to just read more spiritual books, right? And also tie that maybe to some of your own religious traditions from the past, revisit that sometime. It also might be called to just sort of step outside the twin box for a little while and do some, you know, other kind of reading, other kind of learning that might be a little outside this focus, just expanding your awareness, expanding your talents, expanding the acquisition of knowledge and learning, you know. So maybe it's also something in your field or something that you've wanted to learn a little bit more about, art or painting or music or, you know, history or something like that. Allow yourself to sort of open up and widen what you're focused on right now. And that will help you to find a little bit more balance. And when you do all that, there's this beautiful Ace of Pentacles right here in the beginning, right in the center of the whole spread. And the Ace of Pentacles this is a brand new start on the earth plane, all right? So there's a new cycle coming along. If you both are doing your homework on yourselves, it's going to help you to circle back around a little bit, okay? And get a new start going here, all right? And it's filled with love. We've got that beautiful rose here, and the lilies represent purity. There's an offer coming from the divine. So keep your eyes open as far as new opportunities on the earth plane to make, whether they're little connections. I know, you know, Kay Moon's been talking about we're in this cycle of upgraded communication from here till about April. So, you know, relax back, but keep your eyes open for little areas on the 3D plane where you can make little progress, all right? And stay in this energy of admiration, all right? And I love this word because admiration has that also that sense of not wanting, not needing, not grasping, not fixing me, just being in that place of observation and looking at somebody in their totality and sending that intention out to them. So if you're in 5D meditation, communicate that sense of what you admire. And see how these are right next to each other, right? Admiration and worthlessness. I mean, twin flame, soulmate, karmic partners, just any interaction with men, they need to be told how great they are. So give it to them, all right? Don't get stuck in telling them what a mess they are. Nobody wants to hear that, right? Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to be mothered. Nobody wants to be lectured. All right, let's just take a little bit more here. Telepathic communication, divine feminine. All right, so everything that we just said, I want to just say to you, ladies out there in separation, you can make this all happen in your telepathic communications right now. So if you haven't done that before, you can take a deep breath, hold for a moment, exhale through the mouth. Do that a couple times so that you come down into a nice theta state and connect energetically and spiritually with your partner and send these positive verbal messages out, right? To support the masculine energies and starting to feel more empowered to get on their own journey, right? And what's over here for him? A Gemini. Okay, so because he's flipping in and out, right? That's the twins, very twinny energy, but it's also of being of two minds, right? Kind of going back and forth mentally. So he's definitely, he's flipping back and forth. He's like, I'm great, I'm empowered, I'm a fully, you know, realized man of spirit. Oh no, I'm a piece of garbage. Okay, and he's flipping in and out, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So through your telepathic communications, all right, offer and work to get him a little bit more stabilized over there. Not that he's not your responsibility, But by clearing up your thoughts and your verbal expressions about yourself, him, everybody, your union, you can contribute to that stabilization of thought. You know, Geminis could get, this is like getting stuck in the brain. They get so in there, right? If you're out there, right? Gemini energy can get very stuck in the mind. That's what he's going through, all right? And he needs to move into spirit. And you can help him by empowering yourself, having a good time, cleaning up your speech, and sending that good energy outward. Okay? So I hope that's helpful today. That was fun. I had a good time in that reading. Okay? I just want to point out this beautiful Celestine stone crystal, which is very good for crown chakras. So if you're looking for a stone to enhance your communication with, that's a good one. All right. Okay. So I hope I see you on the 31st. If you'd like to book a reading with me, just go over to my website, everydaygoddess1111.com. If you'd like a personal reading or a karma clearing, which I do meditational clearings of karmic energies that can be very, very powerful. And thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.